Hello everyone, welcome back to Casey's Crochet. So here is the original tentacle with no suckers. Today I am going to be walking you through how to create the tentacle with the suckers. So here I've made the suckers already, and now I am on to the back side of the tentacle. So as you can see, I did my chain 13 and then I am crocheting 12 down. So here's my last single crochet, which is my 12th. So now that I have 12 single crochets, I'm going to chain and turn my work. Again, if you don't know how to turn your work, here it is once more, turning it this way. This is where you will be crocheting these suckers into. Make sure that the tail stays on the right side of your hand and not the left. So if you take a look at your suckers, you'll see that one end doesn't have two tails of yarn. That is going to be the butt end of the tentacle. The other side that has no loose ends will be the tip of the tentacle. So you're going to crochet into this very last stitch of both of your pieces. So that is your 12th stitch that you have just created. And you're going to place one single crochet, seeing that I have both the back of the tentacle and one of the sucker stitches, and crocheting one single crochet through both of them. And again, as you can see, I have went through one tentacle stitch and one sucker stitch, creating one single crochet to link them together. I'm going to repeat this for a total of 12 stitches down the tentacle. If you are a little bit more of a fast crocheter, feel free to skip to the next step. Don't be afraid if the last two stitches are a little bit more tricky to place. That's completely normal. Once we've finished our 12 single crochets down, connecting both the tentacle and the suckers, which I'll be counting here in a second, making sure that I have 12 stitches, which I do, we will be placing an extra single crochet through both the tentacle and the suckers at the very tip. Right here is where I'll be placing that extra single crochet that gives me 13 stitches connecting the tentacle and the suckers together. Once I have finished creating that stitch at the very tip of the tentacle, I am going to continue to crochet 12 more down, creating a total of 25 stitches connecting the tentacle and the suckers together. Again, these last 2 stitches are a little bit tricky, so don't be afraid if you have a little bit more trouble placing the last 2. Once we've placed these last 2, we are going to chain 1, and that will be our fastening off. So here we are. Congratulations, you have now attached your tentacle and the suckers together. That is the tip of the tentacle, and all your yarn tails should be at the very bottom. So here I am chaining 1 and cutting my thread. You can remove your hook and tighten that as good as you can. As you can see, all my yarn threads are at the very bottom of the tentacle and nothing is at the tip. So here I will be showing you where you will be placing those 3 single crochets when connecting the body. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Again, you're placing your first single crochet right there, your second one right here, and your very last one right there. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped.